Good morning, fam, and happy Tuesday to you. This is Dr. Tommy Pringle coming to you again with another work week, inspirational and encouraging message for today. On yesterday, we talked about the love of God and how we seek his guidance and counsel on how to address certain situations and lean on his love, which causes and allows the Lord to extend grace and mercy when it is not deserved. Today, we're going to be coming out of the book of 2 Thessalonians in chapter 3, lifting up verse number 5, where it reads, "May the Lord direct your hearts into God's love and Christ's perseverance." One of the points I believe is important to call out is the fact that the writer is referencing our hearts to be directed by the Lord. And one thing to understand is that if anything or anyone is directed by the Lord, you will be directed into the correct path and way, according to the eyes and plan of God. Sometimes we have a tendency to allow men to direct our hearts because of what they believe and because of what they have gone through, and or because of what they believe to be right in their own lens and not God's. And other reasons are that we don't want to offend somebody or a friend or go against a popular choice or vote or decision. Keep in mind that man is going to be driven by the flesh and what's on the outside. God is going to be driven by the heart and what's on the inside. Because what lies on the inside from a spiritual standpoint is the true person. So if our heart is directed into God's love by the Lord himself, then God's love is what can and will be shared by us to others. And the decisions that we make is assured to be acceptable in the eyes of God, as our hearts are directed into God's love. And the reason that Christ's perseverance is referenced in this verse, I believe, is because despite the difficulty that he faced while he was down here on earth, he did not allow that to hinder him and stop him from doing what God called him to do. And from a different angle, despite the difficulty and resistance that the Lord receives from man, he still opens up his arms with love to accept us just as we are. And he wants us to do the same for others. Allow that to resonate in your spirit today as the Lord continues to shape and mold you into the Christian leader that he called you to be. I love you with the love of the Lord. Be blessed this week.